Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, this is Agri Joe speaking from Farm Graduates Forum Desk. And this is Into Oru Tholinutpam, or a technology today program of our forum. A technology platform where we discuss every day about various topics of interest to the farming community. Our forum is an association of graduates of all enterprises of farming such as agriculture, horticulture, veterinary science, fisheries, dairy technology, agricultural engineering, sericulture, food technology, food processing technology, fruit preservation, and biotechnology. Today's is our 344th program, and it is an interview program with our friend Agripreneur Shri Saxena from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Let us begin the show. Hi, good morning, Mr. Saxena.
Good morning, Joji. Good morning. Good
Welcome
morning.
to Into Oru Tholinutpam. Mr. Saxena, you have been my Facebook friend for quite a long time,
Sure.
so several years. And this is the first time we are meeting in a Zoom video platform. Welcome,
Very true.
welcome. And
Thanks,
sir,
thanks a lot.
please introduce yourself. Which is your native place, sir?
Joseph, I am born and brought up in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh,
Yes.
and Bhopal is the capital of MP.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Any remote village or proper Bhopal city only?
proper Bhopal city. I'm born and brought up in Bhopal. My
Okay.
ancestors were from around 70 kilometers far away from Bhopal,
Okay.
place called Vidisha.
Oh, very good, very good. What about
Father-
your schooling and college, where you had your early education and degree education programs?
Joseph, I did my higher secondary in the year 1984 from Campion School, Bhopal.
Okay.
After that, I did my BSc Agriculture from Indore campus of Jawaharlal Nehru Krishi Vishwavidyalaya
Okay.
in the year 1990.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you belong to an agri or farming family?
Yeah.
Okay. Something about your parents and family background, please.
Sure.
Yes.
My father was a deputy manager in BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals, Bhopal
Yes.
division.
Oh, very good.
And yeah, he retired from there in the year 89.
Hmm.
Sorry, 2000. 2000 he retired.
Hmm.
And my mother is retired, and she was teacher in a convent school, Carmel Convent School, based in Bhopal.
Okay.
She has worked over there for 35 years, and father was in BHL since 1965.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
So then about your family, wife and children?
I have my elder daughter. She has done her MBA, and she is doing online marketing and as well as online content writing program from home only.
Okay.
And I have a son who is right now in second year BCom.
Oh, very good, wonderful. And what made you to pursue agri education in the degree course?
Basically, when we used to visit our ancestral lands in Vidisha, I was very much fascinated with the crops which were grown there. This is somewhere when I was in class 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. During that period, whenever I used to roam around in the fields, I used to see the plants and all those things.
Very good.
And after doing my higher secondary, I opted for, since my subject was science biology, I opted for agriculture in pre-medical test. We used to have one test over here. One was PMT, second was PET.
Oh, very
So my first option, I had taken an agriculture instead of PMT.
Very good.
I got selected over there in the year 1985, and then I shifted to Indore campus, and there from there onwards.
Wonderful to know about that. What did you do after degree? Immediately after degree, what did you do? Straight to the business or any companies or something like that?
Yeah. After doing my graduation, some of my seniors told me that it's better to gain experience in the companies. So I first opted for private jobs, and during that period, the private job and all those, rather I was in the mood that I should learn something.
Yes.
And for that reason, I opted for private jobs. And the very first job which I did was in Alembic Chemical Works Limited. It's a Gujarat Baroda based company.
Okay.
Whose famous product is glycodin syrup, which you might be knowing.
Yes, yes.
And I was in the veterinary division and I worked for 1 year in Bombay.
Oh, very good.
I was based at Bombay.
Okay.
I worked there for 1 year and then I got selected in Cyanamid India Limited.
Okay.
And Cyanamid India Limited is also a multinational and it was having a division called Lederle.
Okay.
That was pharma division, but I was selected for agriculture division.
Okay.
And I have had a very large experience for promotion of the weedicide, which is at that time was called as Stomp weedicide.
Yes, 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 Stomp.
So we used to promote it in Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan. I have worked all these places for promotion of that Stomp.
Okay.
You know one Mr. M. Janagaram Raju.
So please, interaction will be after the interview. Please.
Okay.
Please, sir. Please. Okay.
Sure.
So what are the other products, Mr. Saxena? What are the other products, famous products you have dealt with during your business period? Job period. Yes.
Stomp was there. Then
Yes.
we used to promote the product. Cyanamid was having thymate. That was 4,810G.
Okay.
And that we used to promote in the paddy area in Maharashtra. The reason was the Nagpur division, which constitutes Chandrapur and Bhandara district, which are having a huge area of paddy cultivation.
Yes. Okay.
So basically, my specialization came out after working in Cyanamid, came out in weedicide.
Okay.
So in Cyanamid, we worked for thymate, Stomp, basically these two products. Then other products are also there, Cythion, that was Malathion and other products.
Okay.
But after Cyanamid, I was selected in Deepak Fertilizers.
Okay.
And Deepak Fertilizers is a Pune-based company, and it was having it is one of the largest Asia's complex fertilizer plant.
Okay.
And their fertilizer was known as Mahadan.
Oh. Okay.
And it was having a very huge and very good market in Maharashtra.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
So
you worked in several multinational big companies, and
yeah.
Had you been there, then you could have attained higher positions, top level positions, managerial cadres.
No,
and how come you came for business, your own business?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, what happened after getting from Cyanamid, I was selected in Deepak Fertilizers, and then I was selected for Bayer India Limited.
Okay.
And in Bayer, I had promoted the weedicide. They are having Sencor, that was metribuzin. It was the first molecule in India which was introduced by Bayer.
Okay.
And we introduced this metribuzin in soybean area, soybean and sugarcane.
Okay.
For sugarcane, I had worked in Kolhapur and Sangli district in Maharashtra, and there we promoted it. And while I was working in Bayer, somewhere around the year 1999, my father was on the verge of retirement from BHEL.
Okay.
And being the only son,
yes,
with no brothers and sisters, I opted for resigning from the companies and coming down to my home place.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Yeah, because for 10 years I was in Punjab, Haryana, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Madhya Pradesh. So I thought I should be in Bhopal.
Yes, yes, yes. In the old age period, we have to be supportive to our parents. It's a good idea. Yes, yes. I appreciate that. And what is your business about? What are you doing, and what are all the business activities you are doing, your consultancy services, whatever it is? You please mention about that.
Sure.
Yes,
so when I came down to Bhopal, that was in year 2000, I started my own firm in the name of Krishi Mitra. And this firm, Krishi Mitra, from the day one, I started giving consultancy in the vegetable crops around Bhopal.
Okay. Oh, very good, very good. Then, so you are attracted towards organic farming, you said once. And what are the activities you are doing to promote organic farming?
See, actually what happened is, when I switched over to my consultancy firm, basically Bhopal and its surrounding area is dominated by chemical products. So I read some of the articles how this nicotile group was very much affecting the honeybees pollination process. So after reading all those articles and looking to that, I thought of switching over to organic.
Okay.
And I started my consultancy on organic cultivation of all the crops. I started visiting fields and promoting organic products along with the pheromone traps and layers and all those things.
Okay.
And slowly, I was very much, initially farmers were not responding.
Yes.
But I thought that I should do my duty towards humanity.
Yes.
To prevent them from using harmful chemicals and hazardous chemicals which are causing so many types of diseases. So I thought of switching over to organic, and right now I have somewhere around 12,000 farmers associated with me throughout India.
Wow. It's a great thing. 12,000 farmers following you is a great thing. Yes.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you.
Okay. So,
And during this period only,
yes.
I visited in Maharashtra, and I got a glimpse of moringa cultivation over there in Nashik district.
Okay.
And it suits to the areas where they have less irrigation and climate is hot and all those things.
Okay.
So I started promoting moringa also. And although I am giving consultancy for all the crops, Joji, but I am better known as Moringa man throughout India.
Yes. I know. I follow you. I follow you on Facebook and WhatsApp. So I know that. Yes, very good. Very happy about it. And in Tamil Nadu also, I am also from a Moringa cultivated area. In Tirunelveli district and Tuticorin district of Tamil Nadu, we have a lot of Moringa. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. So it's very happy to learn about that. And you have switched over to organic farming nowadays, and you are consulting on that also. So what are the benefits? What are the benefits you find in organic farming as against inorganic farming or chemical farming?
Basically, what I have experienced the difference is when you're using chemical, basically organic farming is what I have learned is developing the beneficial microflora and fauna in the soil.
Okay.
And when you're using chemical fertilizers, we are killing them.
Okay. Yes.
Because the concentration of urea, DAP, and whatever fertilizers, chemicals which we are using, they are very much harmful for these microorganisms.
Okay.
And if you are using organic products along with cow dung and slurry and all those treatments, you increase the microorganisms in the soil, and in turn they help you out.
Okay.
They give you they give you so much of benefit which a farmer cannot even think of.
Okay.
So slowly what happens is the soil replenishes, it gains its own original fertility, but farmer has to keep a patience for at least 3 to 5 years.
Yes.
That is the biggest hurdle in it, because farmer wants commercial viability, and in organic products you'll have to have a dormancy period of at least 6 months or 1 year for that. That much patience is required from farmer side.
Yes.
And I am very much glad to know that nowadays in India, especially after Corona scenario, farmers are very much interested for going for organic cultivation.
Yes.
And that is increasing nowadays.
Very good. Okay, then if it is such case, then why was chemical fertilization introduced in our country? Why did they introduce chemicals in agriculture?
Actually, during the time period when chemicals were introduced, at that time the biggest hurdle for India was production.
Yes. Okay.
And that production, to meet out the production, it was it was an unavoidable situation which we have to go through, which we had to go through.
Yes. Okay.
And because of that reason only, production has increased, no doubt about it.
Yes.
But simultaneously, we have seen a rise in the graph of diseases and the problems which we are facing right now.
Yes.
And this directly or indirectly attributes to the use of more chemical fertilizers.
Okay.
Although if they are used in limit, and if they are used according to the recommendations, all those things, then it is not going to do much harm. But the thing is that throughout India, the farmers' usage of fertilizer is quite high.
Yes, the usage was indiscriminate. Indiscriminately farmers were using it. Yes.
Right.
Yes, so they compared their yield with the nearby farmers, and they wanted to produce more, and that instigated them to go for more use of chemical fertilizers, and that was the hurdle. That was the thing.
Actually, the farmers who are not illiterate farmers, they have a mindset that if we are using urea 25 kg, then we can increase it to 30 next year, then 35, then 40. Although usage of fertilizers, they are increasing, but the production is not increasing in the same proportion.
Yes.
Rather, it is affecting negatively on your soil.
Yes.
So because of that, the farmer gets panicked, and what he does is he goes for other alternatives.
Yes.
Urea along with some other products, chemical products, and all those things. And ultimately, what happens is his input cost increases drastically, whereas the production doesn't come out.
Yes. More than that, I think this law of diminishing return also applies to agriculture, not in industries, but in agriculture we have differentiation. Yes. So that is also a reason. Okay, then very good. And what are the prospects of organic cultivation, like profits, yield aspects, and feasibility?
Only thing is that, Joseph, what I have experienced during this period of 30 years is patience is required from farmer side as well as from agri-entrepreneurs, which like us, we are involved in that. Patience is basically the main consensus of organic farming.
Okay.
And a farmer has to wait for some time, and the production obviously increases beyond the threshold level.
Okay.
And as awareness is increasing, organic certified products are much in demand as well as in export also. The farmer will be getting the returns. The only thing is that patience is required. It will take around, I think, what I personally think is at least 5 to 10 years are still needed for farmers coming to a sustainable level.
Yes.
Average farmers throughout India. Although in some pockets in every state and every district, there are farmers who are very much inclined towards organic. They don't go for any chemicals at all. So when it goes on mass scale, then only the benefit of all these things will happen. And we, yourself and myself and the agri-entrepreneurs, we are contributing a lot in this.
Yes. Very good. So you have a wonderful business, the consultation and organic inputs selling and other things. Will you tell in detail about what are your business prospects and how is it going and things like that?
Basically, Joseph, what I am doing is, since I am based in Bhopal and mobility is one of the factors which hampers our consultancy part. But what I do is I give consultancy on WhatsApp.
Okay.
What I recommend to my farmers, what I require from my farmers is on weekly basis, they should send photographs of the crop or a small video of 1 or 2 minutes to me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
So after observing that, and according to the climatic condition, because India is very much variation in climate is there. So looking to the climatic conditions which will be coming over and the condition of the crop, I recommend them the organic product. What they have to spray, what they have to give in the soil, and how it is to be used. And this organic products, I mentioned them the names of the products on WhatsApp itself. They can purchase them locally if they want. They can go and purchase it. If they basically, since the agriculture input market is dominated by chemicals throughout India, sometimes it happens that if I am recommending 2 or 3 products and farmer is getting only 1 product.
Yes.
So what I help them out by providing those remaining products. They can have it from me. I can arrange those for them, and this is the way I'm working.
Very good. See, what are the organic inputs you are using and or you are recommending for farming?
Basically, the organic inputs which I am using is microbe-based consortia which are over there.
Okay.
And for insecticides, some herbal extracts are there.
Okay.
And for fungicides also herbal extracts are there, like currant plant extract. And some for insecticides, generally I prefer recommending farmers BT, Bacillus thuringiensis, because it's a wonderful product and it gets excellent results on Lepidopterus insects.
Okay. Okay.
But the only thing is that for Bacillus thuringiensis also, you should go for a good quality product, and the capacity of that product working generally has a climatic constant. So the best part is that the temperature should be between 25 to 37, 40, and it is to be sprayed during the evening hours. That is the best part.
Very good.
But farmers generally make a mistake in bright sunlight if they are spraying, so they won't be getting a result. So some precautions on farmers' side are to be taken.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Do you have any product of your own?
No. I don't have my own product.
Okay.
What I do is, since I had worked in this field since last 30 years,
Okay.
I have selected some of the companies which are excellent in their products.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And they have very good results. So generally, these companies I'm recommending. One of the companies that PCI Pest Control India from Bangalore. It has got a huge range of pheromone traps as well as lure.
Okay.
That I am recommending. Then some organic products which are from Sumitomo Chemicals. It is one of the good company. It is also having, especially their mycorrhiza is wonderful, and it's an excellent product. Rather, it's a very excellent product which farmers should use in their field.
Very good. Very good. Yes.
And then my consortias are also there, depending upon the climatic condition. If a waterlogged field is there, then we'll have to go for Pseudomonas application and Trichoderma application. If nematodes problem is there, then you have to increase the dose. If white grubs are there, then you have to go for some other products. So likewise, I am going for selection and recommendation of the product.
Then, I mean, as compared to inorganic cultivation, what is your yield potential in organic cultivation? Is it profitable, or it is better than inorganic, or it is yield is somewhat lesser, but we get a good price? How do you compensate that? How do you elaborate it?
Yeah, sure. Initially, I would tell farmers, and I would suggest farmers that whatever production you are getting previously, first year you should have a target of achieving that only.
Okay.
And that can be achieved by organic. There's no problem in that. Only the thing is that you should start early. The sooner the better. The sooner the better.
Yes.
So if you are planting a crop in the field right from the day one, and if you are going for organic recommendations or organic products, there's no doubt about it that you'll get a good quality production as well as quantity also.
Yes. Yes.
But generally what happens is farmers sometimes, because of unawareness of the technical background and all those things, if a fungal infection is there in the plants, because of panic, they go for again chemical products.
Yes.
And going for organic products since last 6 months, and then once you are using chemicals, the whole labor and what you have done last 6 months, it comes to zero.
Okay.
So only thing is that right time, we have one saying over in agriculture that right product, right time at right dosage.
Yes. Yes.
If it is done, then you are bound to get very good result.
Okay. Then what about this thing? People say when you turn from inorganic to organic, we have to, I mean, we need a waiting period of 3 to 5 years, as you said in the beginning. So during that period, what is the, I mean, situation, or how they should manage, or do they get any infestation?
Yeah, see, actually, Joseph, what happens is, the government of India has made it mandatory that for organic certification, you require 3 years of time.
Yes.
And in the first year, you'll be getting A certificate, then the second year B, then C certificate. During this time, farmer can do one thing: whatever produce they are getting, which is organically cultivated, they can get it tested somewhere in reputed EPIDA approved labs.
Okay. Okay.
And if it gives the result of no chemical residue, then it can be considered as organic.
Okay. Very good.
So till the time 3 years are completed, he can go along with this procedure, and after 3 years he gets a certificate, then it's 100% certified only.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Second thing, what I am personally telling to my farmers over here, okay, although right now in India the scenario is not like this, that organic products or organic production, whatever crop you are getting, you'll be getting.
Yes, please.
sorry for the call which
Yes,
was
yes.
coming over here.
Okay, okay.
So generally what happens, what we say to people is that as soon as you are going for organic cultivation,
Yes.
the best part is whatever production you are getting, share it with your friends and relatives.
Okay.
Suppose if you are cultivating wheat, so just give 10 kg, 20 kg, 10 kg, 20 kg to your relatives.
Okay.
And just tell them that this is 100% organic, and the cost of local market might be somewhere around, if it is 20 rupees a kg, I'll be giving you at 25. Nobody disagrees for that.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay.
And if they are convinced with that product, with the taste, with the quality, they are bound to, next time they'll tell you that we require now 50 kg of that.
Oh, yes.
So this is the best method for promoting your organic product.
But is it going well? I mean, farmers are, domestic consumption is preference is there? Domestic preference is there for organic products?
Actually, market is not there, but we have to create the market.
Yes.
And we can do it. We can do it. There's no problem in that.
Okay.
Only thing is that it will take time.
Yes, yes.
It will take time.
Yes.
And that is where I say the patience is required. That is the foremost thing in organic.
Yes.
And of course, if they get a good market price and all those things,
yes.
I hope that within next 3 to 5 years, organic product craze will be at a boom.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, some states have started it. Some states have started it. So we can expect good. Yes, yes, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
So it will take time.
Yes.
And this is for farmers, this is the best way to promote their organic product till the time they don't get a very good mandi and all those things. And I hope within what we are observing now is within a span of 5 to 10 years, I hope there should be separate organic mandis also throughout India.
Yes, yes, yes. And you might have heard that in Sri Lanka, they introduced organic farming, and there is a huge crisis for food, and the government is in a very pitiable situation. How do you analyze that? How do you analyze that?
See, actually, the thing is that you should have a backup plan for this also.
Yes,
backup
yes,
plan,
yes.
Yeah. And if you don't have, then you are very miserable.
Yes.
So backup plan for organic farmers in India, the backup plan is the best thing is, first of all, introduce the product in your local friends and relatives. Simultaneously, go for the market also.
Yes.
Likewise, if you're going, 50% of your produce is sold at a normal government rate and 50% of the product is sold at premium. You are above average.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So this should be the method.
Yeah.
And nowadays, the mall culture has very much emphasized our lives. So farmers should approach these malls and they can go for the. I have heard from one of my farmers in Maharashtra. He is very close to Hyderabad.
Okay.
And he was having moringa somewhere only in 1 or 2 acre area.
Okay.
But he had an agreement with the Hyderabad mall people, and they told them that we'll be purchasing your drumstick at the rate of 10 rupees per drumstick.
Yes.
10 rupees per drumstick. Where we have seen that the drumstick production goes 10 rupees a kg. They have agreed for 10 rupees purchasing one drumstick.
Yes. Per piece. Yes.
Per piece. And what they do is they cut into 2-inch pieces, and then they pack it in a polythene bag and they sell it for 25 rupees.
Very good.
So if farmer approaches such kind of malls and all these things, he will sell all his product at a premium rate.
Yes, value addition. Yes.
Value addition from farmers end is very much required.
Yes.
And this value addition process in our farmers right now is very much lacking.
Yes. That is the situation everywhere, I think, in India. So slowly government is towards that. Especially, I want to bring your kind notice that even in Tamil Nadu, the government has started promoting that. That is a good idea. Then regarding your good farm consultant in Moringa. So will you please give some feedback from Moringa regarding the value addition and organic farming and production, profitability of farmer, like that? Something especially on Moringa, please.
Sure. See, basically what I have observed here is Moringa is a very sturdy plant, but very much sensitive to climatic variation.
Yes.
This I have observed, personally I have observed. My views may be different from others, but what I have observed is it's a very sensitive crop for climatic condition as well as to water conditions.
Okay.
And what farmers generally do, I have seen, अपन लोगों को बहुत पहले से ये बताया जा रहा है, since very many years we are told that if you have water then only you can go do irrigation, do agriculture.
Yeah.
So what happens is, if farmers is cultivating moringa, he thinks that I have plenty of water, and he goes on giving most of the time he goes on irrigating. And the biggest hurdle in moringa is that if you give excess of moisture, excess of irrigation, the plant doesn't come to reproductive phase, it goes on vegetative phase only.
Okay.
So the first thing farmers should take care of is, moringa requires very limited quantity of water. So it should be minimum.
Okay.
It should be bare minimum. Only up to for the survival of the plant, that should be the criteria for irrigation.
Okay.
Secondly, moringa, since it's a very sensitive crop, we should try to go without chemicals its cultivation.
Okay.
Because if they are on flowering stage and if they are on a pod stage or the early stage, if you spray chemicals and by mistake, if you have increased the dose, then all the flowers will shut down, leaves will shut down, they will turn yellow, and the plant doesn't come to its normalcy up to 1 or 2 months. So secondly, try avoiding chemicals on the plant. Third most important thing is cutting and pruning. Moringa is a plant where cutting and pruning is a must.
Okay.
If you are not doing it, you should not go for moringa cultivation, to be very frank. And it requires regular cutting, regular pruning.
Okay.
Because this plant has a tendency, if you're cutting it, the more you cut, the more you get production.
Yes. Okay.
That is the basic. These 3-4 things, if a farmer is considering and taking care of, he can get a very good production.
Yes. Okay.
Soil type is also one of the factors. The soil should be sandy loam, and it should be well drained soil, especially for moringa.
Okay.
Although black cotton soil can also sustain moringa, but the only thing is that initial phase of 1 year, the plant doesn't grow much.
Okay.
Because of excess water holding capacity and the compactness of the soil. But these things can be maintained, and this can be taken care of by organic products.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then regarding regarding moringa, you said a few words like cultivation aspects and other things. And what about marketability through value addition? Any other products like seed? Are you making any? Seed packets of moringa or powder packets of moringa like that, or leaf powder extracts, things like that.
Right.
Some information.
Moringa, as we all know, moringa.
Yes.
For the call coming over.
Yes.
So as we in the agriculture faculty, we all know that moringa is called as a miracle tree.
Oh.
And it is called miracle tree because of each and every part of the plant is very much useful, and it has a medicinal value. So the first and the foremost thing is the moringa leaf powder.
Okay.
A farmer can go for that, and its production, of course, it requires a very hygienic conditions, all those things, because you are going for human consumption. So you have to maintain all those things. But moringa powder is one of the best thing which a farmer can go for value addition, because it take care of somewhere around 300 types of diseases which are related to our stomach.
Okay.
And if the metabolism of the stomach is clear, then the diseases related to that, they also get cured.
Yes.
Then second thing, for oil production also, you can go for seed cultivation, and approximate 4 to 5 kg of seed give you 1 liter of oil, and it is called as ben oil also. And it has a best property that it doesn't get rancid, it doesn't smell.
Oh,
during a long time period also.
okay.
And we might have seen that watch repairers, previously when the watch they used to repair the watch and they used to give oil, that oil was moringa oil only, that was ben oil. So ben oil has a property, it has a very good lubrication and it doesn't become rancid.
Oh, yes.
And ben oil is generally used in aeronautical engineering.
Okay. Oh.
And internationally it has got very good value. 1 liter of moringa oil generally here in India, the selling price is somewhere around 2,000 rupees a liter to 3,000 rupees a liter. And it has a cosmetic value also for anti-aging properties and for skin application, all these things. That oil you can also go. And simultaneously, moringa pod and moringa seed dried, they are very good at water purifier.
Okay.
South Africa has been using pod and their seed powder as a water purification throughout Africa.
Oh.
And it's one of the biggest consumption of dry pods and seeds.
Okay.
And they are purchasing, they are importing from India also. I have heard that. So it's one of the very good aspects. Simultaneously, this seed powder, it is used for making soups also.
Oh.
It's used over there as a gelatin formation. It's used there also. So we have very many aspects of moringa using as its flowers have some medicinal value. But since I am not a medical student, I don't know the exact use. But some of my farmers in Delhi, they called me and they told that they require flowers for medicinal use. Some Ayurvedic practitioner has asked them. So flowers have also medicinal use. Roots have some alkaloids which are used in the medicine.
Okay.
So right from the plant leaf to the root, each and every part has commercial value. And moringa is one of the best thing. Soaps are manufactured, cosmetics are manufactured. Basically, all these things are manufactured in Tamil Nadu itself.
Yes, yes.
There are many cottage industries and many plants which are situated over there, and they are doing very well in all these value addition processes.
Very good, right. So, and what about this business? Are you happy about this organic farming and organic this entrepreneurship, your consultancy services, and regarding remuneration and financial get back? So, regarding that, how do you suggest for new entrepreneurs in agriculture, agripreneurs? How do you suggest? What do you suggest?
Joseph, I have one sentence for this, that after starting my business, only the wonderful times and the enjoyment times which I had in the companies, that only the days which I remember. Otherwise, I don't remember those days. That means this is much more beneficial and this is much more better.
Very good.
Remuneration wise, is the only thing is that there is no shortcut for growth and progress. Especially, I would suggest for the young entrepreneurs. I'm now 54 running. My age is 54 running. For the young agriculture entrepreneurs who are coming down, I would just give a suggestion that there is no shortcut for growth and progress. You have to work hard. You have to be down to earth. And the foremost thing is that always think of the farmer mindset. You have to work according to farmer mindset. And if you are helping them and you are thinking about them, then each and everything comes on your way on its own course. Whether it is remuneration, whether it is popularity, whether it is your creditability, whatever is there. If you're working for farmers, each and everything takes its time, but it comes.
Yes. Okay, very good to hear this much interaction from you. And finally, one question: what is your future plan?
Future plan, basically, I want the farmers to come down to organic. I am there to help them out, and I'm always there. Generally, some of my farmers, I have 1 or 2 farmers who generally call me up at night around 12 o'clock. Yes. The only reason being कि Saxena Sahab, you are not available throughout the day. We are calling you in the midnight. So I am always there ready to serve them, and I hope that the farmers which are in India who are very much dependent on chemicals, they should come down to organic. And I have a plan only this, that I should convert the farmers who are coming to me, at least they should be organic.
Yes.
Whether they are 12,000 in future, it may be 20,000, 50,000 or 1 lakh, but I want them to be organic.
Yes, yes, yes.
That is the only my future plan, nothing else.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for spending your valuable time with us, giving so much of your experience and other things. So I'm very thankful to you on behalf of our Farm Graduates Forum. I extend my thanks and sincere good thanks to you, and wish you all success in your future endeavor also. Now this is interaction time, and the recording will resume after a short break. Please. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.